guys, welcome back to my channel. Versastyle V here, back with another YouTube video. Why did I say channel like that? Anyways guys, this was like long overdue. I had said I was gonna do part 2 to my binge worthy Netflix shows, and I completely forgot. So today I'm gonna be doing that, as you can see by the title. So I'm not gonna make this too long, and I don't think this time I'm gonna add trailers in, but I am definitely gonna add links to the trailer in my description if you guys want to check that out. So without further ado, let's get into the video. I cannot wait to take this out. It's so convenient, but it's already messy. Anyways guys, so I'm gonna jump right into it. My very first show I'm gonna talk about, oh yeah, I gotta make a space. Where should I do it? Yeah, right here. Alright, so my very first binge worthy show, I would say, is Chewing Gum. Now Chewing Gum is a English show. I let you know from my last Netflix video, I spoke about 2 English shows. I really love their shows, but Chewing Gum is very funny. It was created and written by Michaela Coel. I think that's how you say her name. She basically had a play. Yeah, she basically had a play and then turned it into like a series on Netflix. So I think the play was the same thing, called Chewing Gum. It's Chewing Gum something, Chewing Gum Dreams or something like that, but it started from there, and then she made it a sitcom. It's only 2 seasons though. They was gonna do a 3rd season, but something happened on set, so she basically canceled it. I guess, I don't know if it was, I don't want to say the wrong thing, but it was something like that was crazy enough for her to cancel season 3. But it's a very good show. I love it so much. She is very funny. So how can I say what it's about? It's basically about well, she's a virgin, and she's 24. She never had sex. She wants to have sex and like get it over and done with already, and basically explore the world without being shadowed or under her mom with the whole going to church stuff. I don't remember if they're Christian or not, but her mom is very churchy, so it's just like, oh, you gotta go to church and do this and do that, and her sister is like all church I don't want to say church girl, but old church like. And Michaela, which her name in the show is called Tracy, she's kind of like more of the she want to explore and do things type of girl. So I don't know, it's very funny to me. I can't really explain it, but hopefully you guys got it. And also, yeah, like I said, it's gonna be in the description if you want to check out the trailer. So yeah, so basically that's what that show is about, and it's very funny. I like along the way of that. Yeah, so next one guys would be Would You Rather. So Would You Rather is crazy, okay? It's about this lady and like 7 other people. So they're all strangers. They don't know each other. And it's kind of like they all got invited to like this dinner party. I guess it's private in a sense, but they all got invited to like this dinner party, and the host, the house host, or the owner of the house, the person that's having the dinner party, basically trapped them in the house and forced them to play crazy games, and told them if they win, they get a large lump sum of money. Which is like, okay, cool. You hear that, you're like, well, I want to play, I want to make some money. But y'all, as the game goes on, it gets deadly. So it's basically you have to be alive to get this money. Bro, I would have a fit if I was in this house. And mind you, the freaking invitation was kind of on some, oh, this is happening tonight, wanna go? And they basically give you like a time period on going, and it's not like a online invitation. It's like a word of mouth type of thing. So a guy ended up telling the girl this, and the girl was just debating if she wanted to go. And mind you, she has a sick brother, So, you know, people would have sick family members or whatever, they have to pay medical bills. So to win this large sum of money, of course she's gonna want to go because she's gonna want to pay her brother's medical bills. Bro, when I tell you, that game, that movie I should say, because it's a movie, had me all messed up. I was just like, yo, if I was in this predicament, what would I do? Like, so serious. I don't know what I would have done, but as much as I kept watching this game, I was just like, yo, I just want somebody to escape. I do. Like, this is crazy. But anyway, that's a good movie, regardless of what was happening. It's a good movie. Yeah, so the next one, back to my notes. Okay, so number 3 would be a movie. I'm sorry if I'm looking down, I'm trying to look at my notes to see which ones I'm talking about. So number 3 will be a movie, which is a romantic movie. It's called Always a Bridesmaid, and the movie is pretty much what the title says. It's about a girl named Karina that is basically always a bridesmaid to her friend's wedding. She's never a bride, never was like in any type of relationship, and she always wondered if she would be single for the rest of her life because she never got in a relationship. So one day I think her friends decided to like help her into the dating pool to find somebody, like finally find somebody, and she tried it, and it's like I feel like she kind of messed it up a little bit because it's like I don't know what happened. I mean, they did say it, but I think I missed it. But I feel like she basically was hurt before, and you know how all girls is when they get hurt after a breakup, they don't want to be in another relationship, deal with men anymore, whatever the case is. So she pretty much kind of, I don't want to tell it, but she kind of messed up the relationship she had when she started dating, if that makes sense. But I guess it's like she basically didn't open up her heart like she was supposed to, being that she wanted it so much, she got it and then messed it up. So it's basically like that saying, the love of your life could be standing right in front of you or something like that, and you wouldn't know it. Yeah, so it was in that sense. So she basically ruined it without knowingly doing it, if that makes sense. So it's just like she wasn't trying to do that. She really wanted to be in a relationship, have a love life, get married, but it's like she messed it up. That's a good movie. I like that movie. It's very cute. It'll make you, well, I feel like it made me tear up. It didn't really make me cry, but it made me tear up. Like, oh, like certain things was cute. But yeah, and this Prince Charming that came around is like every girl's dream pretty much. So I like it. So yeah, like I said, everything I'm saying, description down below with the trailer for it, so you can see it. So next one, back to my notes. I said this. 13 Reasons Why. So I'm gonna include 13 Reasons Why because it's kind of like it brings awareness to suicide, and you gotta what's the saying, like, check on your strong friends pretty much, because you don't know what anybody is going through. So this one is again teen. I don't know why teen shows is always popping, but this one is another teen series I should say, and it's about a girl named Hannah that committed suicide, and the only person that she was like really close with was a boy named Clay. And like after she died, like it was shocking to everyone, but it's like I think she was a new student pretty much, so the only person she did get close to was Clay. So she made friends also, but I feel like the closest was Clay. But yeah, so I felt like she left hints of where to find a certain thing. So Clay basically followed it, and it's like he get visions of her. So it's like sometimes he he sees her, but like she's not there obviously because she died, but he see her, and it's like him seeing her in like a non-existing state. She's giving him clues of something she did prior to dying, which is leaving cassette tapes. So you know how suicide, this is touchy, but yes, you know how suicidal people leave notes. She basically left recordings on a cassette tape of all the reasons why she committed suicide. So when Clay found all of these tapes, he listened to them. And when he listened to them, it was basically all the people in school that she was so-called friends with and cool with. She basically gave reasons on what they did to her that made her feel like taking her life, in a sense. So, yeah. What happened to her was very, very crazy. I wouldn't want that to happen to my child, but it's I like it in a sense. It's dark because it's kind of like, you know, it's sad, it's on suicidal, it's not really funny, something to laugh at, but it's very good to watch. So it's 4 seasons. I don't think I've seen season 4 yet, but I've seen all 3 seasons, and I like it. And they pretty much want justice. You know, after Clay found these tapes, he wasn't gonna tell the people that actually did it, but he ended up telling them, and he ended up giving them the tape so they can hear it for themselves, what happened and what they feel that they did to her. And it's a lot going on, but I do like that, and I am gonna go finish watching season 4 on that one. Stranger Things. Now this has been out a while now. They have 3 seasons. It's about, is it 4 kids or 5? I don't remember how many kids it was, but it was like a group of like teens, and one went missing in like he went missing, but like off the face of the world missing. Like he was nowhere to be found. They looked through the woods, no dead body, no nothing. But yeah, so with him going missing, they, like, some strange girl named 11 came about, and she basically has some weird powers, and she was the key to helping find the missing boy. His name was Will. So she was the missing key to help find Will, because wherever he was, I guess she had power strong enough to fight off whatever creatures or whatever the case is to get him back. So I like that show, and you know, as the seasons go by and on and on and on, it gets better. So I like that one. So you guys can check that one out also. And the next one, I'm trying to be quick. The next one is On My Block. Now, if y'all haven't seen that, please go see it, okay? Please go see it. But On My Block is a comedy. It's a drama too, so it's like a drama comedy type of thing. It has 3 seasons also. I don't know if they're doing season 4. They should. But it's about 4 kids: Monse, Caesar, Ruby, and Jamal. So all 4 of them are like best friends, and Monse is the only girl. So there's 1 girl, 3 boys, and they're all best friends from like since younger. Like they grew up in the same neighborhood, which is predominantly like Black and Hispanics only. Like they live in that area, so they basically, you know, grew up together. And you know how you have friends when you're younger and then you're older, and it's like, we don't really click like that. So it's kind of what was going on with that. Basically, their teens got tested, so they end up being so close, because when it started off in season 1, they were so close, and then throughout that season, they like kind of like grew apart in a sense. Not really, but in a sense, because they all did different things and they wasn't clicking like how they used to. So how could I say, yeah, they have gangs in this, they have threats, all that type of stuff. I like this show. I like it, and it's funny. It is funny. I mean, I did say comedy, but so it's very funny. Next is All American. Now, you know, if you've seen On My Block, you have to see All American. It's like the same thing. But for All American, instead of it being black and Spanish, it's just pretty much black. Everybody's black. Oh no, I'm lying. They have white people in there too. And then the mixed race of white and black. So yeah. But this is also like around high school also, but it is more focused on sports, which is football, because yeah, it's more on the football teammates and people on that team and people connected with them on that team. So that's what it goes around. So they have the coach, they have the coach that have been doing stuff since before, it come back up, and yeah, it's just season 1 will have you so confused on what's going on. But I mean, it gets clear, but it will have you guessing so many times and you'll be wrong so many times. But this is the same thing, similar to On My Block. But this one has shooting. Yeah, this one has shooting in it. On My Block didn't, but it still has the same gangs and threats and all this other stuff. And then it's in high school, so I like it. I like this one so much. And I'll be rooting for, I was gonna say Ezra, that's his real name in real life, but what is his name in the show? Spencer, I think that's, yeah, Spencer is his name in the show. But I was like, through season 1 to season 3, I'm rooting for this man, and you will be rooting for him too, because you'll feel like you know him or something. But I like that show. If you haven't seen it already, please go check that one out. So moving on. So the next one is She's Gotta Have It. Now I swear I seen this show. It was a movie. Spike Lee created it. You know, it's the same title. She's Gotta Have It. He made it as a movie back in the day. I think like in the 80s or something. He made this movie. What I was gonna say, I like this. This is a lady. Her name is Nola Darling. That's a dope ass name, okay? Dope. I might just name my daughter that. I don't know. Nola Darling. I don't know. But Nola Darling is played by actress DeWanda Wise. So her real name sounds dope too. DeWanda Wise. And she is dope, okay? Like, he picked the perfect person to play this show. This show has 2 seasons. I wish it had more, but obviously it kind of has to go together with the movie in a sense. So I get it. But yeah, so I'm about to say her real name. DeWanda. Nola Darling is basically a struggling artist. She's a painter. So she's like really, really good, but she's like, it's like a struggle for her to get out there. And she goes to galleries and, you know, all these art shows and whatever cases, but she's just not getting out there. So she struggles with that. That's her dream. And then she also has like relations with 3 different guys. Okay, that part I'm like, okay. But she's like very free and like the whole nakedness and all this other thing. But anyway, these 3 guys, one is a married guy. His name is Jamie. The other guy is like, he's a photographer, but he's also like, I don't want to say a divo, but in a sense a divo. Like, he has to dress nice. He has to have his nails done. He's very that type of guy. Like, I like a guy to have his nails done, but I don't like that type of guy. He was just too much for me, and that's the only guy I did not like. I like Jamie. Jamie was cool, but Jamie was married and he had kids. So she was dealing with him. She was dealing with, I think his name is Greer, the photographer. That's like too uppity. Greer, and then Mars is the other guy, which is, he has nothing going for himself either. Nothing going for himself, but he loves her dearly, and he's a huge Jordan fan, so he always have Jordans on his feet, pretty much. Yeah. So she basically has these 3 guys that she sleeps with, and all 3 of them gives her life in a different type of way. The dreams and her art she struggles with, so she's basically juggling everything. So if you want to be technical, all 5 things. well, 4. Her dreams and the 3 guys. So, but I like this. I like this show too. I gotta watch the movie to see if I really saw it, but I like the show. Alright, y'all, so the next one I'm gonna talk about is called What If. Now, What If is basically about a couple. It's a few couples, to be honest, but the main couple is I forgot their names, but they're married. How can I say it? Alright, so the couple, right? The guy, I forgot what he does, but the girl, she's a writer. So she wants to write a book, and she looks up to this other author. So that's like her, I don't want to say she put her on a pedestal, but she looks up to her. So one day, that same author seen her husband and like basically made him a deal, in a sense, both of them a deal. So I guess she found out that she likes her very much, looks up to her, whatever the case is. So she's just like, if you want me to help you with your little book deals and whatever the case is, then you have to do one thing, which is let me sleep with your husband. Y'all, this show is crazy because it's like, what would you do if you was in that predicament? Like, you really want to chase your dreams and somebody's giving you the opportunity to do that, but in order to do that, they have to sleep with your husband. It's like, would you do it or would you not? And it was a lot of money, so it's like, I don't know. But it got so crazy where if they do decide to do that, it was like a contract thing. The husband cannot say what happened with the lady. It was like basically like a secret thing, and like their marriage was so good, but until that, it's just like, it just messed it up. But I like that show, and I forgot how many seasons that have. I forgot how many seasons this have. I'm gonna put it across the screen, but I like that show because it just really makes you think, like, what would you do? And it was a lot of scenarios and situations like that, like what would you do if you was in that? So yeah, that's another one. Next one would be probably my last one. Yeah, my last one. This will be number 10. I don't even know if I was saying numbers all this whole time, but yeah, the last one would be Orange is the New Black. So Orange is the New Black was basically a book first, and the book is basically about the author real life, I think. Yeah, I think so. Her real life, all the stuff she's done, and basically in the show, the lady name is Piper. Okay, Piper Chapman, and she basically has it all. She's a public relations exec, and she also has a fiance that she planned on getting married to. But as everybody say, whatever you did years ago may come back to bite you in the ass, and that's what happened. So 10 years ago, she was with someone else, a female, and her and this female basically was working with a guy doing drug runs, pretty much, and it caught up to her. So I don't remember if the ex ratted her out or they just have her on video, and they basically found her and, you know, created a case trying to book her. So basically she has to do time in prison, an all-females prison at that, and that's it. So in the prison, she basically dealt with people, you know, calling goody two-shoes, pretty much. And because, you know, she's never been in prison, and she's like rich in a sense, not really, but she has things going for her. But yeah, so she's new, she gets picked on, and she's alone. You know, her fiance, you know, can't be with her. He dropped her off pretty much, and like, you know, was with her until she went in, and, you know, she turned herself in pretty much. And yeah, so she had to deal with all of that stuff, but she ended up making friends. And then also she runs into the ex-girlfriend in the same prison. So yeah, this one is a lot of seasons. I think it's 8 seasons. Yeah, and I think it's done. After 8 seasons, I think it's done. And I think the book has like, I don't know if it's 1 book or like 2 or something like that. Y'all, I need to get my story together before I say this. But yeah. So yeah, she dealt with a lot in that prison. She ran into the ex in the prison, and you know, she was pissed off. You know how people do, like, oh, you rat me out and blah blah, whatever the case is. So that was that. So basically, if she wasn't mad at her, that's the only person she knew in prison. So yeah. And fun fact, I am like an aspiring actress in a sense. I don't know why I said it like that, but yeah, I do background work for like TV shows and movies and whatever cases, and I was basically on a few episodes of Orange Is the New Black from like season 1 to season 5, I want to say. And 5 was my last season I was on, because I was not an escape inmate, or release inmate. So basically, if I'm being released from prison, I no longer should be in prison. So after being released, I basically cannot go back for season 6, 7, 8, because it's like, bro, we just saw you leave before, so why are you back in here? So basically, I was featured, and you can see me clearly in the car with another person that was getting released, and we both was in the van, and you can see me. I have other pictures. I could throw in the pictures of me being in me being in the shows pretty much. So yeah, that was an exciting show for me. It wasn't hard. It was fun. Like, pretty much majority of the actors were new, like just starting off fresh out of acting school in this show. So it was dope to meet them. They were nice, they were cool. Yeah, so that was my experience with that, and those were all my 10 binge-worthy shows. So hope you guys like these shows that I said. I hope you guys get a chance to look at the trailer, because I will be leaving the trailers in the description for you guys to view it yourself if you want to see it. And I'm happy to say that my last Netflix binge-worthy shows, a few people definitely started watching the shows I suggested, so I'm happy about that. So hopefully I'll do the same for this one. And I think my next video would be my binge-worthy shows on Hulu. I'm gonna do Hulu next, and this time I'm not gonna take forever. I'm definitely gonna do it. I might do it in the same outfit, so that way I do not forget. I'm gonna do it right now. So if you see me in the same outfit, hairstyle, whatever the case is, it's because I'm doing it right now, so I don't forget. So yeah, so that's it, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. Like I said, I hope you guys get to watch the shows that I suggested, and I hope you guys like and subscribe to my channel. I don't think I said it in the beginning, but I'm gonna say it now. Just like, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you want to see more content, and especially if you want to see my Hulu suggestions of binge-worthy shows. So thank you guys for watching. Really. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.